Well, hello there, everybody. How you doing? You want to come check it out? I got a surprise for everybody. Come on. Okay, so I've been working. Now this is just kind of weird. It's not done, ladies and gentlemen. But what we've got here is kind of a mess over here. But as you can see, I've got some mission control. So right now we're working on a whole lot of really cool stuff, guys and girls. Um, so I don't know what we've got here. This is called, by the way, this is just some songs I'm working on. I know that the focus is off. So anyways, it's almost 11 o'clock Central Time. We are officially launching the basically whatever we're doing here. What I'm doing with my channel is multifaceted. It is in what I call a compounding alchemy type situation. And so with that in mind, we're going to have all kinds of novelties show up in these videos. We're going to look at magnetism and pendulums. We're going to do some interesting things with some interesting hardware. Still kind of putting things together here. I've got some experiments lined up. All kinds of cool platonic forms to experiment with. Got some ideas with these crystals. And these are kind of my tools that I use to draw my pictures. I like perfect circles, so anything that has a metallic circle, we're good to go. So this is a pretty good example of what we're trying to do with this channel. So we're going to be focused on a growth mindset. We're going to be sharing a lot of information. Keep up as you can. And we're going to be serving a community. And so that's what we're doing here, is we're trying to serve a community. I've been working with some people and studying some people for a really long time, and my life is finally transformed. It's taken me a long time to get this mission control all set up for everybody. We're also going to be talking about the Luminal Mind, the book that I'm working on, that is going to be an exploration in ideas. Okay? So this book is still in the works. It's being made every day for years now. And when it's going to be released, it's going to be awesome. Now, the release mechanism is going to be maybe different. It might not even be in book form. I'm working on setting up some coursework for anybody that would be interested in these concepts, applying them to your daily life, and literally having an opportunity to transform the very fabric of your reality. Okay, so we do a lot of artwork, a lot of doodles, we do a lot of symbols, we look at triangles, we look at hexagrams and hexagons. I mean, this is work related. Oh, here's a good one. Alright, so we'll review some of this, a lot of book reviews. This is an amazing book by Cynthia Beauregard. Beauregard, I don't know how to say her name, but they're online. The Contemplative Society gives a lot of really great talks and things. You can find them on YouTube. You can look her up. But my studies, a lot of the times, are focusing in on this Holy Trinity, this aspect. And this is a really great book that puts some interesting things in perspective. Now, my book, the group Luminal Mind, is kind of a tangent on the liminal thinking. So this is actually a really great book that kind of inspired me to go, okay, I can do this. I can write a book. It's not going to be this book. It's going to be that book. So there's a lot of ideas in here that I like, but I'm going to take a little bit further. So this would be kind of like a stepping stone for people who want to keep up. This would be a good one to check out. Also, one of my favorite books of all time, kind of a controversial character. However, David Spangler, The Laws of Manifestation. I've got extensive notes on this. I've written about this a lot. I've read this book 6 or 7 different times. And every time I read it, I get a little bit more information. So it's kind of interesting how some of this work happens. I'm just randomizing it here. So if you remember the movie The Sorcerer's Apprentice, dreams of himself as a master adept, standing on the mountaintop, wielding vast magical powers. as all the elements of the world and the cosmos do his bidding. The reality, of course, is that he doesn't know what he's doing and ends up making a disaster with the powers he invoked. So, yeah, let's really avoid that disaster. Or let's go ahead and accept it, acknowledge it, and then we're going to take your life and try to chop it up a little bit into bite sized chunks so that the daunting tasks, the things that stress you out, don't really have true power over you, because your conscious creative force is actually going to overcome just about anything that can be thrown your way if you have the right mindset. So what we have, we're going to learn the true power of manifestation from one of the pioneers in the field. And I've taken this further, guys, so this is just another example, another stepping stone. Years before most of us had ever thought about the laws of attraction and manifestation, David and his friends were actually applying these principles at Scotland's amazing, I think they pronounce this Findhorn community. The Laws of Manifestation is a timeless classic. I've read it 3 times and more inspired by it. Yep, that's exactly what I just said. All right, so for anybody who's curious, this is actually a really good read if you're in the mindset. Now, again, you got to take these writings with a grain of salt, and you have to really learn how to apply them applicably. And I've got some sound in the background. I'm going to go ahead and have to cancel this so I don't get canceled with the copyright infringement laws that are happening. But guess what? We're going to go ahead and do a whole lot of really cool stuff. You can't keep up with me. You can. You can keep up with me. And we're going to talk about ways that you can do that maybe next time, because I'm still working on some things in the background. So we're going to be developing a sapiadelic society. A sapiadelic society. Delic means to attain and acquire. Sapia means wisdom and knowledge. So together, sapiadelic means to attain and acquire wisdom and knowledge. And with that, I'll see you guys later. I love y'all. Bye.